I am directing Too Heavy for Your Pocket by Jeray Breon Holder at Normandale Community College. Too Heavy for Your Pocket is this incredible play set in 1961 in Nashville, Tennessee. And it really sort of looks at the intersection of family, of fighting for civil rights. It's so wonderful to be working on this play at Black History Month. There are 4 characters in the play, 2 couples, and they're all a tight-knit group of friends that really rely on one another in a really profound way. One character, Bosie, decides that he gets a full ride to Fisk University, and he'd be the first person in his family, first person in almost the entire county who could go to school for free. And he's so smart, but he really starts to learn about what's happening in the world in 1961, and he decides that he wants to join the Freedom Riders. And they have great conversations and great debates around what does it mean to give up education to go and fight for activism. What does it mean to do something that so many people are against? So often, even right now, we're talking so much about what does it mean when protesters shut down the freeway? What and why? And I think that that's the thing. We don't really focus on the why. Why is this disruption necessary? And the why of that disruption is the same why of the disruption of the Freedom Riders. That things will not be the same until we disrupt and dismantle, until we really invade comfort, and that growth comes from discomfort. And this country needs to grow from its discomfort. And Too Heavy for Your Pocket's really looking at that in 1961, and I think we can learn from it. We're doing a virtual production on Zoom. All of the actors are in their own homes. So what we've done is parts of the play are going to happen over Zoom and will be live. And then other parts of the play are being recorded at Normandale on sort of a half set. We've built portions of a set. So you'll go from watching the live Zoom performance, it'll fade over, and we'll see a little bit of the recorded performance. I'm really excited about it. And I am a lot different than most theater people. A lot of theater productions have been trying to trick you, they're doing virtual backgrounds and I'm like, I'm not trying to trick you. These people are in their homes at their kitchen table, and there's nothing I can do to change that. They're in costume. We've added costumes to it, but you're going to see you're going to see their kitchen. You're going to see their wall. Maybe they have artwork up, and I actually think that that's a part of the magic. But I always tell people, it's an incredible production. You're still going to see great performances, because the one thing we're trying to do is come through this camera. We're trying to really get through this camera and have a conversation with this person who is 20, 30 miles away, right? But we can do it because theater is still at its root about communication, right? It's Black History Month, which I think is really, really sort of beautiful and apropos, even for the professional actors and the students. This is the first time that they've been in a play by a Black playwright, with a Black director, with an all-Black cast, about Black people. Like that is a rare occurrence. And I think it's so wonderful that we've been gathering and meeting right now over Black History Month to work on a Black story. And the thing that I always stress to people is that Black history is American history. Black History Month is focused on Black contribution to the narrative of America. But I think the most powerful thing right now, and the most beautiful thing about it being Black History Month, is that we're working on it right now in the moment. And that feels I just feel very lucky. If you want to see this show, go to Normandale Theater's webpage. You're going to be able to watch it online. You can buy a ticket and you'll be able to watch it online, but they're live performances. So it's not like a recorded thing that you can watch later. It's like tune in at 7 p.m. and that's when the show will happen. It's an incredible thing to tell stories and to be an actor. It's an incredibly vulnerable thing. And if you got a free moment, why not come and hear a story that could be relevant to your life in ways that you had no idea? And also come and support these young people as they tell a story, as they fight through a pandemic and fight through everything to bring this story to life. And I'm just really, really proud of them. They're doing some incredible work that would be amazing in person, and it's going to be amazing on Zoom.